We're just going to tell a story today, which is really about how IIBA has helped us build BA capability at AstraZeneca. Just introductions, just to so you can hear our voices. Russ, do you want to say hi?
I do. Hi, good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. My name's Russell Mears. I'm the Enabling IT BA lead. I'm based in Cambridge. Just by the background, the industries that I've got experience in are pharmaceutical, investment banking, and fintech.
Thanks, Russ. I'm Simon Marriott. I work in our R&D IT team. I'm based in Cambridge. Russ and I share a role, which is the BA job family lead in AstraZeneca, which gives us a responsibility for building BA capability. I've worked in R&D most of my life, initially in the labs and science, and then about 1/3 in data, and the sort of final third in business analysis. So we're going to talk to you about our BA capability at AstraZeneca today and its little journey that it's been through over the past few years. But just to set the context, I want to tell you who we are as AstraZeneca. Obviously, you'll have heard a lot about us in the news, but that's not actually what we normally do on a day-to-day job. So we're a global science-led, patient-focused biopharmaceutical company. We're very proud of that science, innovation, technology-led ethos. When we're not trying to fight pandemics, the three main areas we focus on are cancer, cardiovascular disease, so heart disease and stroke and that kind of thing, renal, so that's kidney and liver disease, metabolism, so that's diabetes and obesity, respiratory, which is asthma and COPD, and immunology, which is a range of immunology-linked disorders. And we're mostly focused on solving life-saving, life-threatening conditions or transformative medicines. So we're tending to work in primary care settings or hospitals, and we tend to work with specialists, sort of consultants and the like, that kind of thing, because the patients who we're connecting to are usually being treated by those individuals. Like I say, we've got a global presence. I think last time I saw numbers was about 80,000 of us, balanced all across the world, with R&D mostly focused in the US, UK, and Sweden. And we have a commitment to people and society. And I hope what you've seen of us over the past year, you recognise some of this, some of our values and what's important to us in how we've operated. I know we're all very proud of it. And it's been a really different, challenging and interesting year for us. Before I go on, I have to say that medicines, marketed medicines, there's a lot of regulations around them, particularly around who can say what about them. So Russ and I can't answer any questions about any medicines on the market, which obviously includes the vaccine. I can share that the BAs across AstraZeneca did, when COVID hit us, when COVID hit us, lots of us were involved in COVID-related work, which we can't talk about in detail, but it's interesting when you've got a challenge in place, how a BA skill set is really important across all of our organisation. Let's go with that button. So about business analysis capability at AstraZeneca, there's about 450 of us. It's mostly permanent, about maybe 30% contractors. It goes up and down. We're mostly in IT. I think IIBA and other organisations have been talking for a while about the BA role moving out of an IT bubble and into the business, and we've seen that, and we've seen BAs moving into marketing and R&D and manufacturing and all those types of things. But equally, we've seen that other trend in play, which is that as digital comes in, IT becomes much more core to the core value stream and how we work. And that's very much what's happening at AstraZeneca, and it's our experience now. And that means we get involved in some really exciting conversations And sometimes, not always, it's quite rare, but sometimes we're actually a bit ahead of the people in the business in terms of where they need to be and can help guide them there, which is a really exciting time for us in IT. But it wasn't always like that. And I look back, so just over 4 years ago, we were quite an operational IT department. That laptop picture's there for a reason, because you asked most people about IT, they'd say laptops and Wi-Fi. The BA discipline in Astra Zeneca, there wasn't any leadership of it. It was very highly distributed, and there wasn't a lot of love and care going into it. That all changed in 2019. Our leadership set an ambition for AstraZeneca to be a digital leader in biopharmaceuticals. And that put a focus on skills, and that put a focus on leaders being appointed to drive out those skills. And that's where my and Russ's jobs came from. And I was interviewing for those jobs. One of the questions that everyone was asking us is, what is the role of a business analyst in digital?